And what's your car payments?
For the Rebel, it's $11.59 a month. The Audi's $901, and the Corvette Z06 is $17.53 a month.
$399
For how long?
for life.
For life. You see that? For the Ford F-150.
Welcome to another eye-opening look at America's car payment crisis. Today, we're diving into the shocking reality of what people are paying for vehicles. Would you believe $1,700 a month for a Corvette? Or how about $1,100 monthly for a pickup truck on a $3,800 income? The numbers we're about to explore aren't just outliers. They represent a growing trend of financial overextension that's becoming normalized. From dealership employees flexing unaffordable luxury vehicles to average Americans signing 70-plus month loans, we'll examine how automotive marketing has convinced so many to prioritize status over financial stability. With the average new car payment now exceeding $730 monthly, and some consumers paying six-figure sums for basic family SUVs, this isn't just about bad decisions. It's about an entire industry built on encouraging financial strain. Let's break down these astronomical numbers and the psychology behind why so many are willing to go broke just to look rich behind the wheel.
I have a 2021 Ram Rebel, a 2017 Audi S6, and a 2017 Corvette Z06.
And what's your car payments?
For the Rebel, it's $11.59 a month. The Audi's $901, and the Corvette Z06 is $17.53 a month.
Yo, Darren, what car do you drive?
I drive a 2019 Audi e-tron, and my payment is $780 a month.
I've got three. I have my 2023 S5, I've got a 2010 S4, and then I've got the 2007 Corvette.
And what are your car payments?
$850 on the S5, $650 on the Vet, and $450 on the S4.
Yo, Norman, what car do you drive?
This is my car, 22 Porsche Taycan,
And what's your car payment?
$1367.
Yo, Mike, what car do you drive?
Drive a 2020 Audi Q7 Prestige Black Optic.
And what's your car payment?
It's about $850.
Yo, Gurram, what car do you drive?
I drive a Lexus ES350.
And what's your car payment?
$700 a month.
Yo, VJ, what car do you drive?
An EQS 450.
And what's your payment?
Ooh, heavily $1,600.
Yesterday, what car do you drive?
I drive a 2022 Mercedes-Benz E450.
And what's your payment?
It's about $1,275.
I drive a 2004 1500 Chevy. What's the matter? You broke? Can't afford a real man's rig like a Duramax? Something diesel that goes shh. Got a little half-ton, little broke boy rig. Well, it's all paid off and I have no payment, so I feel like that's worth its weight in gold. Do you have your truck paid for, all cash, or? I knew you'd ask that. My payment's $1,100. I can afford the payment though. $1,100 a month? You must do pretty well to afford the payment. It's kind of a steep payment, isn't it, for a rig? You must not have put much down. Rig's $80K, all right? And yeah, put $5K down, but I can afford it. And if you're asking what I make a month, I make $3,800 a month. I got plenty in the bank, bud. And I ain't gonna be pulling up to some girl's house, picking her up in a half-ton Chevy. That's for sure. I'm gonna be pulling up. This all sounds like a horrible financial decision. Like you should try to work your way out of that. You should shut the heck up and get yourself a Duramax.
The car market crash is not happening, and it's because of you. These are all bank repos being checked in, about to be sold at auction. Wide body Scat Pack 392 repo. Range Rovers, Kias, Mitsubishis, big trucks, Mercedes, all these repos. BMWs, brand new Ford trucks. The reason why it's not happening is because consumers and people are still signing 25, 28, 30% loans till this day. And even though I put out many videos and other content creators put out videos and help telling people and explain, stop getting in situations where you have so much negative equity, stop getting situations where you are signing for a high payment auto loan, high interest auto loan, people are still doing it. 2020 BMW X6 sitting here ready to go to the auction.
It was like really expensive, and like I didn't even think about it. It was just something that I needed.
What's your interest rate on the car right now?
It's like 23%, 25%.
25% interest rate, and then how much are you paying on the car?
It's
How old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
I'm 21. A little, like around $3,000 a month.
So you make $3,000 a month, and see, but that's the thing, you're spending almost half of your income on this car, right? So
On my car, yeah.
Yeah. And do you pay any rent?
I do.
Okay, how much is your rent?
$1,275.
Oh wow.
Like,
okay.
I wouldn't, if I would have seen your videos, I wouldn't have bought the car. I needed something quick and fast.
Got you. Okay. Look, I'm gonna try to give you as much advice as I can. What year Camaro is this?
2015.
2015 Camaro. How many miles?
149.
How many money down to make the deal happen?
At least $1,000.
So you have $1,000 down. Okay. What's the VIN number to the Camaro? 5 owners, 0 accidents, $5 to $6 grand. So you're about $12,000 to $13,000 in negative equity. You're not going to be able to get into a Kia K5 for $2,000 down.
Man, I kind of predicted this. I'm not a fortune teller. I wish I was. What I can tell you is, look at all these. I kind of noticed this was going to happen. All of these Land Cruisers on the lot. And we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 6 just right here. And yeah, these things, let's see if we got any discounts. But I kind of knew this was going to happen just because how many Tacomas we got. I wasn't sure how exclusive or, you know, how many of these trucks we were going to get or they were going to get. But it's a lot of them on the lot. And now we're starting to see some discounts. So this is a $2,000 discount. And it's a 1958 edition. 4-wheel drive, 4x4, 4-wheel drive. So yeah, $2,000 off of these things because they're stacking up. And this is going to be fully loaded. And it's going to be for 71. I'll just be out here talking to people like I work here. I got to stop that. But $71,000. 71.
Over $96,000 for this 2024 Escalade. Man, that's a lot of money for a fancy Tahoe. Here's the Equinox EV, one of the worst purchases on the lot. These things are literally $60,000 sometimes for an Equinox EV. It's insane, and the only way they can sell them is with huge discounts like $10,000, $15,000, $20,000 off on an Equinox. That's how bad they priced them. $49,000, $83,000 for this one. This is a used one, 2023 model. Man, that's a lot of money. And think about the average used interest rate, 12% on $83,000. Wow. An EV Silverado. Let's see. This thing is going to be big money, I imagine. A whole lot of money, and it'll never, ever sell. $97,000. Can you believe that for a 2024 Silverado EV? And how long will this last before you have to, you know, you got to get rid of it. You have to exchange the battery. Like, there's things you have to do, but obviously most people probably won't keep it that long anyways. But still, we're going to check out this high country before we get out of here. This is a 2500 or a 3500 single wheel. Let's see what we got here. This is a work truck until they put this price tag on it. Let's see, $91,000. Oh my gee. And it's a 2500. That is insane, man. Yes, sir. Mr. Tyke just sold his soul for the Ford F-150. How much did you put down?
0 down, man.
How much are you paying a month?
$399.
For how long?
For life.
For life. You see that? For the Ford F-150. It's worth it for life.
It's fascinating to see how deeply car culture has embedded itself into our financial identities. When someone is willing to spend half their monthly income on a vehicle payment, it's clear we're dealing with something beyond transportation needs. What I find most concerning is how normalized these extreme payments have become. A decade ago, a $700 monthly payment would have been considered outrageous. Now it's below average. And with loan terms stretching beyond 6 years, people never experienced the freedom of ownership before trading up to something even more expensive. What's your take on this? Are you seeing this same financial overextension in your community? Have you ever found yourself tempted by that perfect vehicle despite the painful payment? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And if you've managed to resist the temptation of high car payments, share your strategies. We could all learn something from your financial discipline. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more reality checks on today's financial landscape.